Okay, video response one, I chose from the Black Voices Paradigm, I believe you say. It All, performed in 2004. It was choreographed by Dwight Roden and performed by Carmen de Lavallade and Gus Solomons Jr. and taken directly from the summary of the dance. They were trying to illustrate the eloquence that years of experience bring to dance expression, unquote. Um, they're much older dancers, and it was interesting to see how movement was maintained, considering that as you grow older, it's tended to believe that your bones and bodies, they don't move the same ways that they used to. Um, and that just might be some ageism there. Body design. There was a lot of emphasis on the movement of their arms throughout the whole dance. At the beginning, the dancers used like every part of their body before they start inching towards the chair, where they were more constrained around moving around the chair. So like at the beginning, they used the space that was inside of this spotlight. They didn't really move outside of the spotlight. They moved in a space where the spotlight was, and in the center was two chairs. And first they moved, in the free range space, but as they inched closer to the chair, they were more constrained by having to get around the chairs, because there was two dancers. Isolations. The performance, they alternated between dancing. So one would dance and the other would remain still, and then the other would dance and the other would remain still, and then they'd come together and dance together. And towards the end, they started mimicking each other too. So like one person would do a type of dance or a movement, and the other person would copy that. The posture and stance. At the beginning, they stood tall and they used their whole bodies to express themselves, but going more towards the chair, they were more closed in, I would say, more constrained. And I think that just illustrates what we expect between young and old people. We expect younger people to have more free range and older people to be more constrained to literally sitting in a chair, to be honest. The levels, directions, orientations, and how they took up space, they remained inside of the spotlight, the center, the spotlight. It was like a big spotlight, and they just remained in that center. And they moved mostly on the transverse plane, moving left and right. And moving on to the weight, force, flow, and motion. As older people, they seemed more fragile. And parts of their performance really showed that, as they would move slower, or they would crouch in the chair or either on the floor. I got the feeling when they were moving around the chairs that they wanted to get up and move, but maybe by what society was saying, they were supposed to sit down. So a lot of their emotions really were concentrated on like worry of like, am I supposed to be doing this? It seemed like, and then like longing, like I want to be doing this. And it was a really good one, because really just, I was impressed, to be honest. And it might sound bad, but they were older people, and I don't know what I expected, but I was impressed because they moved much more than I have in a long time. So that was interesting to see. Okay, this is for the video response, the dance part, the choreography part. Okay. Okay. last part, the ending part, a lot more because I was trying to emphasize or remember to the sound of the steps that they were doing. That's what I was focused on. There it goes. And that's what my feet should have been doing. And at the beginning, that was the female performer, Carmen Lavallade. She did those moves, and I just really liked how open she was with it, and especially this part. It looks a lot easier when you're just watching it, but it's actually really hard to do. She looked like she was falling, and I tried to look like I was falling. I hope I achieved it because she was tall in her dance move. It wasn't like she wasn't like, I don't know. She was tall, and she was just flowing with it and swaying and falling and catching herself at the same time. And I really just wanted to do that because I thought it was going to be easier to do, but it's a little hard. So a more experienced dancer. That's what I was talking about when I was saying, like, you know, people expect older people to, you know, to be more crouched down and sitting in a chair, where this girl knows how to do much more than me with her body. So the woman, sorry. In the previous video, I said this girl, she's a woman, a certified, dominant, beautiful, free, vibrant woman, okay?